Hi, I'm Derek Spears. Welcome to this film on how to assemble your Cooke Lewis cabinets. In this film, I'm going to show you how to assemble the double width wall cabinets. These are 800, 900 and 1000 millimeters wide. Here's a tip for you. When you've opened your box, use the cardboard as a base to build your cabinet on. This helps protect the panels. In your box you will find an assembly guide. This assembly guide is for a double width wall cabinet. Please read the assembly guide carefully, as there is important information that will help you when building your cabinet. You have the hardware, wall fixings, minimum tools required and the panels. The panel numbers referred to correspond to those in the assembly guide. In your box you will have two panel ones. These are your side panels. You will have a panel 6, which is your back rail, a panel 5, which is your front or centre munting. Then you will have two panel number 2s, which are your top and base, and two panel number 3s, which are your shelves. And the last panel in your box is your back panel, which is number 4. You also have included your assembly fittings and your wall fittings. Your hardware pack consists of 8 cams, 8 quick lock dowels, 8 wooden dowels, 10 shelf supports, 2 times 30mm screws and 8 50mm screws. Your wall hanging pack consists of your 2 wall brackets, your 2 wall plates and the 4 screws required. For safe keeping, I'm going to put all the fittings into a bowl. This way you can't lose any. Lay the panels out groove to groove. This gives you a left and right hand end panel. So the next thing to do is to fit my cam and dowels into my top and base panels. I'm now going to insert my cam, making sure that the arrow is pointing towards the hole on the edge of my panel. So place it in like so. And taking my quick lock dowel, pushing it into the hole, making sure it is fully inserted. So taking my metal dowel, ensuring that the arrow is pointing towards the outside edge where it's pre-drilled. Push it all the way in, and then taking my metal dowel, push it in all the way. Insert the wooden one, again pushing it all the way in. If you find it difficult to push the wooden dowel in, just take a hammer and gently tap. Repeat for the second panel. Having pre-inserted my cam and dowels, before I actually assemble the unit, I'm going to fit my wall hanging brackets. As you can see, these are labelled on the bottom, left and right. I'm going to use the 30mm screws into the pre-marked holes in my end panel, making sure it's tight, but don't over tighten it. That's my wall hanging brackets fitted. I'm now going to insert my top and my bottom into my side panel and tightening the cams as I go. Don't forget, make sure that you have it groove for groove, like this. Push it down. The quick lock dowel works when the cam is turned between 12 and 2, 2 being the maximum. You will see that the metal plastic sleeve expands. This gives you a tight fit in the whole of your end panel. Repeat this for the rest of the panels, then you're ready to actually start assembling the cabinet. Locking it nice and tight into position, and repeat for the top. Fit my top panel, pushing it all the way down. Make sure you lock it nice and tight, like so. When you fit your back panel, the cutouts go towards the top of the unit around the wall hanging bracket, like this. slide it down the groove. I'm now going to fit my remaining side panel like this, and again tightening the cams up. I'm now going to fit my back rail, and then I'll show you why these holes have been pre-drilled. So screw your rail in. Don't over tighten the chipboard screws. I fitted my back rail. I'm now going to turn it around and fit my front centre munting. Once I've done that, I'm going to stand it on its base and then drill through here. This is what the back of your centre munting looks like. These holes here are for your shelf brackets. These additional holes are only used if you're fitting a frame to this cabinet. As you can see, the holes are towards the inside of the cabinet. I'll just tighten those up. I'm just going to finish tightening up this screw, and that is my centre munting fitted. As you can see, there are no visible holes on the face surface of the centre munting. So this is my back rail. I'm now going to carefully drill through all 5 holes. This gives me the opportunity at a later date, if I want to adjust the height of my shelf. So carefully drill through. So now I've drilled through my back rail, through my back panel. I've got 5 holes on the inside of my unit that I can fit my shelf supports into. So that's my cabinet completed, ready to hang on the wall. You would normally hang it to the wall before you fit the shelves, but I'm going to fit the shelves at this point to show you how to do it. As you can see, there are ridges on the back of the shelf support. When you insert it in the hole and apply weight to the shelf, this grips really tightly into the unit. So you fit 4 to each end panel, then 2 to the back panel in the holes you've just drilled, and 2 to the back of the centre munting, and the last 4 to your remaining end panel. So taking your shelf, slide it into your unit, and put it like that. Now this shelf is supported here, here and here. So I'm now going to insert my second shelf like that, lift it up, pull it down, and this shelf is also supported on your end panel, on the front and back of your unit, and on this end panel. And don't forget, you would not normally fit your shelves until the wall cabinet is fitted to the wall.